Okay, this is the way to do a couple problems that you need Excel or maybe a little extra knowledge. How many three-letter words can be made from 8 letters? All right. The first one asks if if the letters can be repeated. Okay, if the letters can be repeated. So if the letters can be repeated, that function in Excel is formulas, more functions, statistical, and permutation A. So let's see, where's that? Permutation A, there it is. Okay, and then there are 8 total letters, okay, and we want 3 letters out of those 8 possible. So the 8 goes first in the total number, okay, and the 3 goes second, and that's how many we're choosing. And you hit OK. So the answer is 512. So there are 512 different ways you could get 3 letters out of this group if you can use the letters over again. Now let's just say once you use a letter, you can't reuse it. Okay, that's a different function in Excel. So in other words, FGH is the first one. So then we can't reuse it. And then, so let's see, we would go to Excel, pick another spot here, formulas, more functions, statistical. And this one we want to use permute, okay? Just permute, not permutation A, but permute. And again, 8 goes here, and 3 goes here. And there's your answer, 336. So if you are not allowed to use letters over again, then that reduces the amount of possibilities you could have for answers. So there's 336 of them, okay? All right, let's do, I'm going to do these all in one video instead of separate videos. So there's a couple more I want to show you. All right. And where did they go? Okay, I found it. So we have a license plate, and we want to know how many different possibilities if I have 3 letters and 3 numbers that could be made, and these numbers can be reused. So since the numbers can be reused, we're going to use the permutation A function, okay? So the first thing we need to do, since there are 26 letters in the alphabet, and we're using 3 of them, go to Excel and do 26-3, same thing. So go in here, formulas, more functions, statistical, permutation A, and then 26 and 3. And you get 17,576 just for the letters part, okay? I'm going to erase these so we don't get mixed up with why it's giving me a hard time. All right, then we're going to, and then we have 3 numbers, right? Well, there's total, I assumed that 0 is possible, so there are 10 different numbers possible, 0 through 9, and we want 3 again. So this would be 10, 3 for the Excel. So same thing, formulas, more functions, statistical, permutation A, and we got 10, and we have 3. Now, what you do is multiply these 2 together. So when you multiply 17,576 times 1,000, you get 100, what is that? Well, 17,576,000 ways. So if I want 3 letters and 3 numbers, there are over 17 million different combinations I could use to get a license plate, okay? So that's why we'll never run out of possibilities for our license bureau. So we'll do one more. All right. So hopefully I'll okay, there's 7 different dice of different colors and records the numbers. Find the number of different outcomes. Well, a standard dice has 6 numbers on it, so I assume that's what they mean by standard. And I'm going to roll 7 of them. So the total number of outcomes is 6, because that's how many different numbers are on the dice. and we're going to roll 7 of them. Raise that to the 7th power. So I go 6, which is the number of outcomes on each dice, and raise to the 7th power, which is how many dice that we're rolling. And you will see, if you do that, if you take 6 to the 7th power on your calculator, you get 279,936 possibilities of combinations that you could come up with for an output. Okay, hope that helps.